It's just, once I saw this data and really processed it, knowing that I knew something was down there, but not really the magnitude, 64,000 people can fit just in one of the boxes that they discovered. Wow. And I'm like, the pyramids themselves on the surface, that's like nothing. That's like crumbs on top of a cake. It's nothing. The pyramids mean nothing anymore to me now. What's beneath the surface is so incredible, so mind-blowing. It should be on every single channel around the entire world all day. We should be studying this, researching this, learning about this, trying to find out how we can get a tour, get an excavation to get down there and have some of the greatest minds in the world access to understand what it took to create this underground area, because it is megalithic. It's to me, it's like trying to build 50 Great Pyramids. And that's just the pyramid, just a little tiny speck on top.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I wonder if any of them are still active, if there's still people living in some of these.
You never know. I know that Muhammad Ibrahim, a very good friend of mine, who's a homegrown Egyptologist and archaeologist that I go to meet in Egypt when I take my tours there and take people on tour. He's taking me to another pyramid that has underground tunnels and underground shafts that go on for miles. It goes into an area that opens up so wide. They call them avenues, and that's not him or me, that's the archaeologist. They call them avenues. He has a 500-meter high-power laser. When you shoot that laser beam down one of the avenues, you still can't see the end.
Whoa.
There are tunnels that interconnect from there all the way back to Giza, and there's tunnels from Giza that go underground, he says, for hundreds of miles. One leads from Giza all the way to the Ziggurat of Ur in Iraq.
Wow. Yeah. I wonder why they built these so extensively. Do you think something was going on the surface back in the day?
Well, there's a little bit of a clue in some of the Sumerian tablets, because according to the ancient texts and tablets, the Assyrian and Babylonian mythology, it seems as if these people had created home base first in that Middle Eastern Iraq, quote unquote, area. Then after the Great Flood, they moved home base to ancient Kemet, which then became Egypt. And in this text, they talk about, two particular brothers talk about building their kingdoms. One builds his kingdom in the Apsu, above ground, and the other one builds his kingdom beneath the surface of the ground. He builds a megalithic underground kingdom. Now, if you're trying to be safe, security purposes, out of sight, out of mind, ruling from behind the scenes, and you have the technology and the capability to build underground, why not do it? It's a great place to hide. It's a great place to be safe. Nobody can get down there. People walking 50 to 100 feet above you have no clue you're even down there, what you're doing, what's going on. Invasion is probably very difficult and so forth and so on. So it's probably a very strategic place to be if you have the technology to do that. And according to these ancient tablets, he had that technology. He used a device called that which crushes and that which crunches to make these openings to go beneath.